So recently, Levan Saginashvili was live on Engin Terzi's channel, and there Engin Terzi asked some really interesting questions which kind of summarized what Levan is thinking right now, what is his position, his future plans, and how he is going to prepare for the Devon match on June 25th, 2022. So welcome arm wrestling fans, I'm Pradeep from Arm Wrestling News. In this video, we are going to discuss a lot of interesting topics about Levan Saginashvili. So if you haven't watched the full interview yet, I'll link it in the description. Amazing interview. So first, he was asked about the latest practice with Irakli Irakashvili because it got real viral. 350,000 views in just a couple of days. Maybe by the time you're watching it, 400,000 views. So who knows? So first he was asked what does he think, why wasn't he feeling so strong against Irakli Irakashvili? Because people were drawing a lot of information, lot of data from that practice pool, because Levan wasn't looking dominant at all in that practice footage. And in my last video, if you have watched that, I said that maybe Levan could have been sandbagging because maybe he wants Devon to think that he's not so strong right now. So before he could have had a King of Table style practice. So when he got tired, then he started recording with the camera, and then everyone looked dominant against him. He kind of struggled against everyone. So that is the point of view that I was having, but Levan cleared it and he said that he has been off training and he has been off season for more than a month right now. The last training that he did was in Dubai with Larry Wheels. So he hasn't lifted any weight since then and he's completely off season. And next week he's going for shooting of his movie. The movie is, I believe, Extraction 2 with Chris Hemsworth. Huge movie. I wish Levan luck for his future endeavors, movies and arm wrestling matches. When Levan will be back in about a month or so, then he said that he will start training once again and prepare and peak for the Devon match. Definitely lighter than what we are used to of seeing him. He always looks massive. So he looked lighter and looked kind of weaker in that video, and that is the reason. Off season and no training for about a month or so. And then Engin Terzi asked him about the Devon match, like how he's going to plan the preparations of this match and what he's going to do in that match. Levan interestingly said that after he wins 4-0, he may try different things with Devon Levan, we are betting hundreds of dollars on you because you have said that you are not going to lose a single round in your professional career, and now you are saying that you want to try different things with Devon. Not saying that it would matter a lot, but still people would want to see you win 6-0, and those who are Devon fans, they would want to see Devon maybe 6-0. I think, and definitely there are some non-biased opinion guys who would want to see a close match. So even if he tries, I don't see Devon being able to tire him out in that match, because endurance really works when the strength gap is close. So if Levan takes his strength gap to a higher level, just like Denis Siplenkov, I don't think Devon will be able to tire him out. Let's see how that match goes. And then Engin asked Levan about the rules, King of the Table rules, whether they are going to work against Levan Saginashvili, because we have seen Devon and John Brzezinski mess with each other for about 5 minutes before they start the first round. So Levan replied that he doesn't really like the King of the Table rules. He prefers strict rules, but he can adapt. And interestingly enough, he also said that those rules may in fact work in favor of him, because you can load before the go, the surprise element is gone, and speed factor is also gone kind of. So maybe he thinks that maybe these will work in favor of him, not against him, maybe against Devon So that was interesting to hear from Levan. He's relying on his strength and endurance also. About his endurance, he said that, did you see my last match with Dave Chaffee? About 6th round, after 6th round, I was just getting warmed up. My endurance is great. He said a similar thing about Levan, about the Vitaly Leletin match in 2019. He said that by the 6th round, he was just warming up. He did not feel any fatigue, any tiredness at all. So Levan really trusts his endurance, so he may try to test it in the later rounds. This is what I got. But then quickly Engin reminded him of his never losing a round goal in his entire career. Then Levan said that yeah, maybe John Brzezinski is the only guy who deserves to win a single round against him. So let's see how that match goes. Levan is definitely open for thinking and options during that match. This is what I got. And about the rules, he said that the rules were unavoidable. He can adapt, but he cannot avoid that. So I didn't really know what he meant by saying unavoidable. Maybe the negotiations were not really possible under any other rules or under any other organizations, because this match has to happen. It is as important for Levan Saginashvili as it is for Devon Late. So he had no other option other than to say yes for this match under whichever rules were proposed to him. This is what I got from that reply. And by the way, again, great translator, great translator. And then Engin asked him about top 5 current right-handed super heavyweight arm wrestlers. His translator did not mention anything about a particular order, so maybe he did not give his answer in a particular order from top to bottom, but it looked like, except for the first position. At first he said Vitaly Lelatin, number 2 Levan, number 3 Alex Kordecha, surprising, number 4 Devon Late, and number 5 Michael Todd or Hermes Gasparini. This is Levan's thought. So Vitaly is also kind of off season right now, about 130 to 133 kilos, not really heavily working out, not really heavily preparing for anything because there is no match scheduled yet. And Levan is also kind of similar. If the match between them happens right now, I think it could look somewhat similar to the 2019 match they had. Alex Kordecha, after his dominant win, not only Engin Terzi and many others, but Levan also believes in Alex Kordecha's strength right now, especially his pronation and his arm strength that he has been developing for last couple of years. So Kordecha is taking the world by a storm. Definitely going to be the next thing to deal with, next big thing. After that, Devon Late, Levan respects Devon a lot. Don't go by that funny video where he said that he would let Devon use both arms and still beat him. Levan respects Devon a lot. Then Michael Todd and Hermes Gasparini on number 5. I was surprised, not really surprised, but I would be interested to see that match. That match excites me the most. Michael Todd versus Hermes Gasparini, definitely going to be a grinder. Michael is also bigger and stronger, and Hermes is also bigger. Definitely going to be an amazing match. After that, Engin asked Levan, how long is he going to plan? Is he planning to dominate the world in arm wrestling? Like not losing a single round for how long? Till he's 35, 40, 45? What are his plans? Because nobody can stay undefeated forever. There will be a time. So when will Levan retire while he's still on the top? So Levan answered that he's thinking about competing and winning till he's about 40 years old. Right now he's 33 years old, so 7 years from now, which is a huge time. After that, he said that he will be looking for matches, maybe one match in a year or maybe one match in 2 years, something like that. I think he was talking about exhibition matches, and my prediction, my forecast, my belief is that exhibition matches, kind of celebrity matches, would be a big thing by 2027 or 8. We are talking about 2029 when Levan turns 40. Exhibition celebrity matches will be a huge thing by then. So Levan will be competing in that type of competition after that, which makes sense. If Levan continues in movies, there won't be much sense or much benefit for him to compete in arm wrestling regularly. So this is, I'm expecting his thought process while making a statement like that. And weight. Engin Terzi asked him what weight he's planning to be for the Devon Late match. Levan said that heavier is not always better. He felt that in the Ongarbayev match, he was having difficulties to breathe, and 190 kilos, 85 kilos is not really a healthy weight for him. So he's planning to be maximum 175 kilos, probably even less than that. So we can expect Levan Saginashvili to show up somewhere around 170 to 175 kilos. This is what he told. Going to be amazing to see that match. Like, I cannot wait. I'm sure you guys can't wait either. And one more very interesting thing that Levan mentioned towards the end of this interview, that fans are expecting him to clean sweep Devon Late very easily, 6-0 victory without any problem. People are thinking that Devon shouldn't even be in this match. Levan said that this is not true. Devon, like, he respects Devon's experience, his strength, and maybe his King's move also. He respects all of those very much. And he said that Devon could definitely make it a match. And I was like happy to see that respect from Levan Saginashvili. Very humble guy, very humble guy. I wish him luck. I wish Devon Late luck. Until that time, subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, share it with someone who thinks like you. My name is Pradeep, and I thank you so much for watching.